Now to the latest on the shooting of 5 people at the Northeast Portland Park Saturday night. The Oregonian newspaper is reporting that the suspect in the case, Benjamin Smith, made some disturbing threats 16 years ago. The paper reports that in 2006, Smith lashed out at a software engineer in Oklahoma. Basically, they report that he was mad at the engineer because the guy's company didn't give Smith the right software that he had purchased. Yes, it was a while ago, but I do think it's relevant, so stay with me. According to the Oregonian, Smith demanded the old program be returned, and then when it wasn't, he started issuing threats to the engineer online, including the chilling promise that he was going to actually take a road trip to Oklahoma and that when the engineer stepped outside his house, Smith would stab him. He apparently also sent the engineer pictures of guns and knives and said he would go to the engineer's home. The engineer reported those threats to the FBI. He told the paper the feds noted the complaint was received, but that was it. 4 years later, in an unrelated case, Smith was convicted in Multnomah County for criminal mischief and harassment. Why does all that matter? Because it seems like every time something like a mass shooting happens, it appears to come right out of the blue, until we learn the background of the suspect. And then we see that there were actually breadcrumbs to follow if anyone was interested or available. Why didn't any law enforcement pick up on clues from this guy? Those threats to the Oklahoma software engineer sure seem like a red flag in my opinion. We wanted to know what the FBI in Portland knew about him and whether anything was done back then. So we sent an email to the local office. We asked, how many complaints have been submitted to the FBI about Smith? What kind of threshold exists for the FBI to take action after these kinds of complaints are submitted? And how many complaints or tips does the FBI act on in an average week? The response we got back was, well, let's say less than informative. Actually, we used different words back in the newsroom when it came in, but those are the ones that we can use on the air. The response read, I don't have any answers that I can share with you right now. If that changes, I will let you know. I later did get a second email showing the FBI in Portland gets about 1,000 complaints a year. So that is a lot, and maybe you think I'm full of it and being too hard on the FBI. I don't think so. We may disagree on this. We do hope for a more complete response from the FBI soon. But come on, it should not be a state secret whether or not this guy was checked out by the FBI back then. And hey, if they did check him out, talked with him, found he was full of hot air and not dangerous, fine. But I think we have a right to know that. But also, what if nothing was done? We should know that too. And I can't shake the nagging feeling that if someone from law enforcement somewhere along the way had checked him out, maybe something would have been done about all the guns he had. And maybe that alteration Saturday night would have resulted in bruises instead of bullet holes and death. What do you think? Am I out of line? Let me know. There's a chance I am, but I don't think so. Maybe you do agree. Either way, I'd like to hear from you. Our phone number is 503-226-5090. Call and leave a voicemail, or you can email us. The address is thestory@kgw.com.